Yo, 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 yo. How's it going, everyone? Actually remember to turn the game sound on this time. I may have to turn myself down slightly because I'm a little bit too loud. But I've got the mic slightly closer, so yeah, it's way too loud. There we go. Yeah, so here we are again playing Vampire. Vampire. I'm just gonna turn the gain down a little bit. There we go. Nice. That's much better. Maybe turn it down just a little bit more. Justin Smear, hello, you're alive. And Golden. How's it going? But also dead. Don't know what to say about that, but welcome. Let me put this keyboard down and pick up the controller to get into some Vampire. Yes. Yesterday's stream ended after a long fight with a werewolf or some beast. It was called a beast, but I'm pretty sure it was a werewolf. Yeah. It was a long battle, but we got there in the end. So let's just carry on. See what happens next. So I think we left that sewer and we're heading back into Whitechapel. Oh, back into the Pembroke Hospital. Oh no, yeah. Because I saved it here and we're headed back into, yeah, Whitechapel, that was it. And I literally just upgraded some things as well. That's me. It was intense. Ah, you could say it was a werewolf. So, part vampire and part werewolf. I just noticed I got a nice little pocket watch in there. Pretty smart, I must say. Let's head on out. Is there anything to pick up in here? Usually some, like, supplies or something in the cupboard. Nope. You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me... What blundering idiot. What? Yeah, I wonder what beasts and ghouls we'll come across today. Also, guys, let me know if I'm too loud or the game's too quiet. I think I had a nice sort of mixture yesterday. I'm hoping it's the same again today. When am I doing another Subnautica stream? I don't know. I won't be streaming it at all tomorrow night. Well, I might not be. I might be. And so possibly at the weekend, I'll be streaming that. I know you guys like to watch it. And I like to play it. And we literally, yeah, we literally on the last stream, we literally just moved to a new base. So exciting times. But I just fancy playing something different. This has been on my radar for a little while, so yeah, I thought why not play it. And I quite enjoyed it yesterday. It was a fun game to play. I mean, it's obviously still early days yet, so I mean we're only like what, like 4 hours in. Yeah, this district status is serious. Yeah, they're like level 18. How am I supposed to deal with them? We're only level 9.
Crush the leech, boys!
Ow. Oh. I might have to...
Let's pin him down! Hit it, boys! You deserve!
Yeah. This is gonna be near on impossible, surely. Let's see if there's another way around. Run. Run past all these people. How unfair is that? They're like way higher. This is gonna go well, isn't it? Like, how am I supposed to get there if it won't let me through? I don't understand. Oh, no way. What? Well, that was a great start. Yeah, reach Whitechapel, but you can't get through. Oh, no way. What?
Step up steady, boys! Not one of them!
Oh my god, there's no chance of me doing this.
Eat this!
Injured already. I'm gonna go back and see if there's anything else that I can do to level up. Well, I mean, you saw that all the gates were closed. Let's see if there's some, like, side quest to do or something.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick.
Justin, well, he's
All
gone.
I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there.
Justin, where are you?
Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Okay,
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
My sweet girl.
Hospital seems to be falling
Reads me like
apart.
a book.
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially
New hint.
welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
As a vampire, you can force a citizen to reveal information thanks to a hint you have discovered.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital.
Ooh.
What gave you such a bad first
Justin, what are you
impression?
going on
The
about?
ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, And I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior
There's a lot of
would
angry
not be
people in this
tolerated
hospital.
in other hospitals.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
How can we be sure we're making a difference?
I mean, maybe I just have to do it and just go through there, but I swear I'm just gonna die straight away. I also want to find that guy that we helped at the beginning, because I think I can make him better. I think he was in here.
It's locked.
Hello.
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher.
The gate's
Try
opened
to
up
take
now.
care of yourself. I cannot enter.
Well, I swear that guy just walked out of there.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed of the Pembroke Hospital. May I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed. So it's you who saved my friend Oswald. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
And you are?
Newton Blight. Oswald and I recently returned from the war.
I'll go
Goodbye,
for it.
Mr.
I'm
Blight.
just gonna die though, I
Take
know.
care of yourself.
If there's some rats around, I need to drink their blood. I want to drink your blood. Oh, I wonder if I've got ammo in my gun now. I must do. What? Don't. Alright, let's go see if I can make some then. It would be handy to have a gun. I might have some.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have to
Goodbye,
pay for
Milton.
him. I think if I go up into my room, I can just refill my ammo for free. I mean, I do have the wooden stake, which I can use to stun him, but... Did that do it? No. What? Oh, I'll use the stake then. Let's go to this Whitechapel. Probably die. And if we see any rats, we'll eat them. The citizens of London, curfew, official health warning. Okay. Look, level 18, like, that's 9 levels more than me. Ah, wrong buttons. Let's see if I can sneak up on him.
It's closed. Snuff it, leech! Get back in the finish it! I hate leeches.
Yeah, look, yeah, this goes well, doesn't it? Yeah, cool. I don't understand how I'm supposed to do this. Oh, it's open now. No, it's not. There was literally... Come on. Vermilion, hello. Oh, I'll go back into the sewers, do you reckon? Well, we may have found the way, actually. Nope.
Over there! There's one of them burning!
Oh, it is pointing down, actually, isn't it? I didn't even notice that. You're probably right. Ah, it's me being a noob again. So you're saying in the sewers, that probably does make sense, seeing as the arrow is pointing down. Obviously these glasses don't work. There we are, probably. Well, then it's pointing up. So, I don't know. That's locked.
Sorry, sir. No admittance. More and more of these bloody leeches every night.
Noob skills.
The guards recruit more and more every year.
Oh, that was to find rats. Oh, yeah. Do I recommend any games? Far Cry 5? Oh, it was a rat. Oh shit, where the hell did he come from? Yeah, take that, bitch. Nice, we got a blood up. Far Cry 5. What else could I recommend?
Blood. This is
Uncharted.
despicable.
Uncharted's a good game. Last of Us, that's an awesome game. There's a few there.
This lock's all right. I'm here, I know it. This is no place. Elite! Elite! Die, elites!
Right, we got this. Shit. We don't got this. I'll just do this. Ah, get lost, you douchebags. Right, it's just this sucker to deal with then.
I'll put an end to you!
What? I don't understand where I'm supposed to go. Maybe you guys should Google it for me. If you're not strong enough, right, so I'm just gonna eat some citizens then. Yeah, there should be a way. I mean, maybe I can sort of eventually get it, but I don't understand where I'm supposed to be going. I'm supposed to go into that church. I got my laptop like next to me, which has your guys' comments on it. I would have it up on the same screen, but I don't know. I just think it'd be too much in the way. Yeah, I don't get this.
Best turn around if I were you.
There's literally over there. No. Maybe the game's broken.
Not a good place for a stroll. Oi! Did you hear me? No place for you, sir.
It's locked, all right.
This is no place for you, sir. Elite! Elite!
Oh, I didn't even do anything. Have I got no choice but to defeat these? guess we're in for another long fight. I'm gonna stun this guy then. My main worry is this guy here. No, the big guy. Right, so that's what we'll do. And then we'll use the special attack. Oops. Ow. Oh. Come on, we got this, man. I mean, like this. Why can't I drink his blood? Oh, that's really annoying. I find the controls a bit fiddlesome. Come on, man. One more hit. Blood. Get off, you big nasty man with your gun. Come on guys, we can do this. I'm gonna run out of stamina. Ow, and he shoots me. Nice, reheal myself. We got this, guys. Gotta be patient. That's what I gotta do. It's like I was doing yesterday. Yeah. Come on, man. Ever. Yeah, one more hit of him and he's... Oh no, missed! Right. Well, the computer I've got is actually pretty decent. If I spent any more money, it'd have to be a lot more.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu.
Yay, we did it. Now let me pause it. So you're saying I need to spend a lot more money? Well, I don't think so, buddy. Find and talk to Darius Petrescu? Petrescu? Petrescu. Yeah, so obviously the trick was just to defeat those guys. Excuse me. Large box of pills. Right, so around this corner we should be there then. Have to go. Okay, dude. Well, thanks for joining anyway. I wish you well.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many.
Oh, it's dead.
Even the flu is no match for the Swanner of polio.
Oh god, we actually made it. I was obviously being too weak.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well,
Yes.
I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
Rude?
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, there he is.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
I also need to get an actual
Darius,
desk.
how could you know he didn't need our help?
Because at the moment I'm literally sat on my sofa.
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for
Well, the
Whitechapel.
tower's on the floor, which is where it should be. But then
Perhaps
the monitor,
just a friend of that
it's not a little
stray
tiny
poet
table.
who is always about.
like right in front of me. And it's not the most best setup.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this
And
man.
the mic
I
is
suspect
attached
some
to
machination from that journalist.
A little coffee table.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes.
But
I saw him
gotta do what you
drifting
gotta
around
do.
St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Okay. Go have a little look at the church then.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist?
Interrogate people.
I didn't answer the first one, so piss off.
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane. Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Yeah.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
Oh, charming, mate. You're just...
According to you, physicians are scarce.
full of information.
Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Sounds like fighting talk to me.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Okay, guess that's not the guy we're looking for.
Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Yes, she's a nurse, and quite a good one. What did she do to gain such notoriety?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious nurse Crane
That guy
gives
looks
away
a
medical
little bit like
supplies and
a mouse
prescriptions
or a
for
rat.
free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no.
Sewer rat.
Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Ooh, got a hint.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
What you mean, besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Trinkets some more. New investigation.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Oh, they're those, skulls? I think we come across last time. Let's see what he's got.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Oh, just bits and bobs. Guess this is a church that I need to go to. Keep wanting to press right trigger to zoom in, but that's obviously not this game. Around here.
I cannot enter.
I've obviously got to find that Clayton guy first. to ask some more people.
The walls of your home will not protect you.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel.
Ah, that's the Clayton guy.
Perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I know someone's compromised.
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious, never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
Never goes out?
He never goes out?
No.
Ever.
A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
By golly.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
These days.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an
this game requires a lot of patience.
Hoping to sell some stories.
With the fighting and with the questions.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
It's a disgrace.
It's a disgrace, I tell you.
People are left to die alone. No one is properly informed of the risks.
These are bad times indeed. So much for the glorious British Empire.
Alright, so ask him one more.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Right, find Richard Nethercott. I guess I'm going around the corner here.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle.
Find the mailbox. What does it look like? Obviously around here somewhere. Maybe her?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
She's a big talker.
Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary.
I hypnotized you.
A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
So this is just...
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it?
I say nothing. Oh.
Very well. Goodbye then.
Waste of time. Find the mailbox. Aha! My dearest, most beloved children, I am so sorry you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war. There's also war going on here in England. War against poverty and against injustice. The war I tend to fight. Despite my advanced years, this is why I'm writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You're growing up now. Go on your own. You know, sacrifice was... We sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now. Useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damn country. Okay.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
That is actually what our postbox looks like as well.
It's locked.
Right, that's still locked. I'll go around the other way. Oh. Your brother is okay. Oh, it's good news, ma'am.
By your daily routine, unable to see the true horror around you.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize.
Good news. Good to hear.
Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than
why does everyone
other
hate her?
nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
We're getting lots of details on this Dorothy Crane now. Treatment for bronchitis. Go with.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
That's it, buddy. We got a scow. Yeah, let's party. Whoop whoop. You want some, do ya? Oh, shit. What? Might as well get some blood off these guys before I kill them. Ah, crap. Ah, for Pete's sake. Jeez Louise, just get the hell off me, man. Just die already. For Christ's sake. Suck your blood. Yeah, just me and you, buddy. No. Aha. Mine now, buddy. Yay. Alright, okay. Beautiful. What are you on about, Romanian? Beautiful girls. Where have you seen beautiful girls? These were ugly people. Find Richard in the area. Richard, where are you? Voice just went. That could be him over there. Go in here and have a look. Oh, cooey! The bells are donging. It is time to fight.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest.
Everyone is beautiful on the
I may not
inside.
be the best informant regarding this part of town. My words speak
Yeah,
about
but
that
you know,
which the eyes
I've got
cannot
standards.
see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet.
Well, that's
sir.
true.
Richard
That's a good
Nithercott, at your
quote.
service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you if I can.
But like, sofas like eating me up.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu?
I need a proper
Yes, I know him.
gaming chair.
At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane.
I swear I recognise that guy.
The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no.
Don't say that, dude. I mean, look at me. I'm about as attractive as a goat's butt. Let's get some details out of this guy.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real
You're
beat
beautiful.
of the city. I had
It's
to
true.
come, see it for myself, alone.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear doctor.
Oh,
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
And I have to wear glasses as well, so, you know.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this?
But I wear
Terrible,
contact
you say?
lenses during the day.
Of course, the
It's
death
just that
of
sitting
so
down
many
at night
innocents is a tragedy.
too much for my
but
eyes.
The scourge
Wearing
has not
contacts.
been all bad for the city. Oh no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet, nowhere to be
wow.
found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
My mother loved poetry. Perhaps your words would have touched her sensitive nature. I only see a dreadful disease.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
I remember when I first heard about this game. It's a lot different to what I thought it was going to be. I mean, yeah, I know it's like an RPG and that, but
I'll leave you alone.
I mean, it's still good.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Find a way into Darius Petruski's house.
Silent flower of Whitechapel, an angel.
What are your guys' thoughts on this game? So I got turned down. Look there.
Some of us come to this world already.
Anything else in here that I should check out? No. I've unlocked the door. I look nice with glasses. I don't know about that. What?
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick.
She's a prostitute.
Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Rude. Personal questions. Why are you a prostitute? Right.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
I think I need to, when I'm next at my office, I need to make some concoctions, like medicines and that. Because I've seen there's options to cure people which boost their XP. I guess it means that once I drink their blood, I get even more XP. Hello?
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see, Dorothea.
Ooh, we got in.
Don't make me regret this, though.
This is his house. Lovely house. Gonna take your money. Don't mind me. And all your things.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Yes. Antique figure of the new. That said. I just picked up then. Oh well. This guy's literally just like, let me in, I'm just like robbing his place up. Right, I don't think there's anything else, let's go outside. Home sweet home. Sick people in here. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna rub some things up. Alright dude, thanks for stopping by, Romillion. Peace out. I'm pretty sleepy as well, but carrying on playing this game. That's what I do. Oh, what was that? My dear Dorothea, when you read this letter, I'll be on the boat that will take Anton and me back to Brazov. England was not for us, and I confess I cannot wait to see again the proud hills of Transylvania. As soon as we are there, I promise I'll light a candle in the Black Church. Pray for you to survive this terrible epidemic. I know that you do not agree with this decision, and that you are determined to be more useful by helping our comrades exiled in the East End. Anton cannot wait to return to our beloved country. See our long-awaited revolution bloom. He is my husband. I'll stand by his side. I know we had arguments and our fights. I know you would have wanted me to stand by your side, help you manage this clinic of yours. No, I'm leaving England. Be sure that if anything would happen to you, if you ever were in a great trouble or danger, I'll come back immediately to London. With or without Anton. Please think of me as much as you can. Bye-bye, I'm Theodora. I'm your man.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
Oh, he's turned into a scowl.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Ooh.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor.
Burrito.
He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Don't question me, nurse. I need a drain. Now.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Yeah.
Are you alright, Doctor?
Uh-oh.
I can't see.
Wants to eat him.
Yes. Yes. I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Good. Blood. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Cardiac massage.
I have no idea.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
Yes, pretty much. Shit. Whoops. Messed that one up.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could? Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
I wonder if I could have saved him
Neither
if I chose
have
different options.
But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same,
Too late now.
indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Do I have a sister in Romania? Dorothy was a clandestine resistant in her homeland.
Your heart might be in the right place, but you can't carry on with this blackmail. For God's sake, Dorothy, it's extortion. It's a serious crime.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Could do. Oh, that's Charmer.
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
Let it go. Let it
I'll
go.
let it go.
Yes, let it go.
It's all gone.
Maybe I should have questioned her a little bit. Ooh. This was a new citizens available to kill. Oh shit. So because of maybe him dying, district's gonna suffer now?
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Locked. Right, where are we going now? Back into the hospital. Does it not let me? Put an end to the blackmail plot against Lady Ashbury. Lady Ashbury.
This one stinks already.
What's going on here? At level 10, we should be able to defeat. Some blood. Give me your blood. That's rather annoying. Oh. I made a right meal of that. It should have been right easy. So I know I have been defeated. Right, let's try again. Move.
This one stinks already.
If I can sneak up on him again, have some blood. A little snack.
Snuff it, Lee! He's dead! Grenade!
Aha! So tough now, are you? Ah, shit. See if I just run past these people.
Easy does it, boys.
No, I can't.
We can deal with this vermin.
Ah, God's sake. What? Why? need that to kill myself. Yeah, the fighting's not great on this. It's a bit fiddly. Like, it's just such a small space to fight in. Oh my goodness, this is really aggravating me. Oh my god. Give me your blood. Try to get rid of the big guy first. And I can deal with these little ones afterwards.
Let's pin it down!
Ah, for Christ's sake, man.
Oh my god!
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Finish it.
Jeez. Hard work.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
He's just hiding out there. I'm just getting my ass kicked. Guess it's this way.
When science fails you, this is
I cannot enter.
I cannot enter. Gotta get out of this place.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the street.
That's not that way, is it?
Me? I'll not die in some piss stinking alley.
And I think we found the exit.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy! Look at the fucking grave!
Oh, you're kidding me, right? How am I supposed to do that? Oh my god, there's no chance of me doing this. Yeah, this is gonna end. Well. Ah, yes, I know I've been defeated. I can see that. Right, so I gotta beat those 2 level 14s.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Well, I'm only a level 9. Gonna be really fun, isn't it?
Over there! There's one of them!
Wow, that only knocked tiniest amount off. I find it easier not having the locks and them locked on.
Let's pin him down!
Ow. You.
Burn it, boys!
Yeah, not a fan of the fighting on this. It's really fiddly. I can't if I unlocked some things. Oh, sugar, why am I not using that?
Oh, mine, vermin!
Right, that's obviously not helping, is it? I mean, luckily I need a little bit of health to heal myself. Come here.
Crush the leech, boys!
Does he get a gun? Oh, he's dead. I guess these little guys just keep flipping spawning to make it more difficult. You know what I mean with the fighting, it's just so fiddly. It's a shame. That stun attack uses so much of my stamina. Now I'm locked on him. Press the wrong buttons now, that's cool. Christ, he's flipping ages.
Crush the leech, boys!
Yeah, every time I kill one of these little ones, a new one's just going to keep spawning, which doesn't make sense.
Put an end to you!
Come on, give me health. I'm over here. Ah, And him dead, but I don't know where this Toby Sheen is. Ah, him over there. Okay.
Doesn't like burning, does it? Die, vermin! Doesn't like fire, does it?
Oh, one of these guys again. Alright, it's gonna be a little bit easier to defeat.
Let's see who likes a bit of fire.
Which is gonna be good. He's rather annoying. Stupid little arrows. Come here. Get some blood, then I'll kill him. Whew. Fights take so long. I've got a shitload of XP to use up. Whew. Back in safety. I'm just gonna go up and save it and do my upgrades. They're desperately needed. Ah. Home sweet home. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Alright, definitely do the health. Do that, because that is quite handy. And where's the stamina? Oh, there we go. Yeah, 1,000 for the next one. I got 300 left. Oh, didn't see the one, just saw the 300. That requires a lot. 1,000. Don't think there's anything else that I can... Ooh, maybe this. Cool. Confirm. Yeah, obviously, you can get more XP by eating the citizens, like drinking their blood, but that has serious effects on the districts. So that every night the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade district health status. It can also be degraded due to diseases spread among citizens. The district's health status drops below the critical threshold. It will plunge into chaos. Yeah. Yeah. That goings on. Oh, and also the stuff goes up as well, like the merchant. Okay, right, I'm gonna end the stream there, guys. I know it was only a short one today. But we've gone up a couple of levels. We've gone into Whitechapel, had 2 massive fights. Or even 3, I think. 3 massive fights. But yeah, I mean, I'm finding the fighting is okay. I guess I'm gonna have to upgrade a lot of things to get better. And you know, I'll be dealing more damage once I've upgraded, so it's just obviously gonna take a bit of time. Dead patient. It's gonna be the word of the day, patience. But no, I'm sure we'll get there. I will be streaming this more, obviously. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. But until next time, which might not be tomorrow, it'll probably be Saturday. So hopefully I'll catch you guys again soon. And peace out.